Detail parts manufacturing started for HÜRJET project. The critical design review phase was successfully completed for the Jet Trainer and Light Attack Aircraft HÜRJET project, which was initiated in 2017 with Turkish Aerospace's resources in order to meet the national and international need for jet trainer aircraft. Turkish Aerospace completed the critical design review meetings and finalized the design for HÜRJET, which Turkey is looking forward to seeing in the skies, and the company employees are working hard to finish. HÜRJET's detail parts and assembly tools are already on the workbenches since its assembly will begin in June 2021. The HÜRJET project. The primary purpose of the project is to design and manufacture jet trainer aircraft with a single engine and tandem cockpit, which will play a critical role in modern warplane training with superior performance characteristics. The project aims to design, manufacture, and complete qualification and certification processes of the new generation jet trainer aircraft, which will replace the T-38 in the Air Force Command's inventory and the F-5 used in aerobatic shows. The first safe flight with the configuration specified within the scope of the project is planned to be performed at the end of 2022, and the completion of certification activities by the end of 2025. The launch of the jet trainer aircraft variant is also one of the project's goals. The configurations are planned to include combat readiness training, light attack, close air support, counterforce duty and training, air patrol, armed and unarmed, acrobatic stunt aircraft, and aircraft carrier-compatible aircraft. Within the scope of the project, 2 prototype flying aircraft, 1 static test aircraft and 1 fatigue test aircraft to be used in test activities, are planned to be produced. Initiated in 2017, the project completed the system requirements phase in April 2018, the preliminary design phase in July 2019, and the critical design phase in February 2021. Static one-wind tunnel tests were successfully performed to verify the aerodynamic surface of the aircraft before the preliminary design phase was completed. In the process, the configuration for the Prototype 1 aircraft was determined first and meetings were held with all systems suppliers. System layout works were accelerated and aircraft structure was created in parallel. After the critical design and analysis activities were carried out, the critical design phase was successfully completed at the end of February 2021. The publishing of the technical drawings of detailed parts, which started in January 2021, was accelerated after the critical design phase was completed. The activities are aimed to be completed in May 2021. The parts for which technical drawings were published have started to be produced primarily in the auxiliary industry by Turkish Aerospace's Vice Presidency of R&D and Prototype. In this context, 80% of the parts are planned to be manufactured by local auxiliary industry companies, and 20% by Turkish Aerospace's facilities and capabilities. The completion rate of the activities of the project's design team, which comprised circa 500 employees, reached approximately 66%, initiating production. The first assembly tool installation continues. A first in history. Turkish Aerospace, which carried out the design and development activities of a jet trainer aircraft for the first time in the history of aviation in Turkey, went beyond traditional detail part manufacturing methods and adopted a fast decision-making and tracking process within the scope of both design and production activities. Considering the increase in original product development projects throughout the company and the need to separate prototype and mass production activities, the responsibility of original prototype platform production was given to Turkish Aerospace's Vice Presidency of R&D and Prototype in order to accelerate the prototype production processes. Component-level assembly is planned to be initiated by August 2021 and completed by March 2022. Afterwards, final assembly line and ground/flight test activities will be carried out by the Vice Presidency of Flight. This project will have great benefits for Turkey. This project will increase the employment of qualified engineers and create the necessary ecosystem to strengthen the capabilities of local companies in the defense and aviation industries. Moreover, it will enable these industries to attain a technically competent infrastructure in order to develop jet trainer aircraft. In addition, the participation of local companies in defense supply projects will also be increased. With the localization activities to be carried out intensively in the serial phase, many systems will be designed, developed, and manufactured in Turkey. HÜRJET and other indigenous products by Turkish Aerospace will decrease Turkey's foreign dependency and offer protection against sanctions. Furthermore, by virtue of its testing and technological infrastructure installation activities, HÜRJET, which is expected to contribute to the country's economy with its export potential, will bring new opportunities and capabilities to the defense industry and the aviation sector.